Hey YouTube, how's it going? I have just recently got my iPhone 3GS, which I really like it. So since I'm a tech savvy person, in other words, I'm a person who interfaces with electronics very well, over these past week or so that I've had this thing, I've discovered quite a few little tips and tricks that most people don't understand. So let's get on with it. Just turn them on. I don't have it off right now, I just have it sleeping. Slide my bar. Sorry, I'm doing this kind of backwards for me because I'm using the camera screen, so if I move it left it looks like I'm moving right, so please excuse that. But first off, if you want to take a screen pic of anything on your iPhone, give me a minute. Let's go here. This is just one of my apps. It's just a fun little app I bought. It's called iGlowStick. See? But if you push the power button, which is here, and the home button at the exact same time, it'll take a screen pic. Go home, go over to your camera app, which is already here, so click that, go to your photos, and there you have it. And as you can see, I can move it just like any other pic, but it is not the actual app itself, which proves that this is actually a screen pic. Let's go back home. Now, this is one thing that I see people misplace a lot. It's cut, copy, paste. So I'm going to make a note really quick. I'm just going to type in a random bunch of letters. You probably can't read that. Okay, yes you can. Now, let's say you want to get rid of that. Most people would just click the return button. Oh, sorry about that. Wrong one. The backspace button, sorry. And they would go back one by one. But what you can do is, you can double click, and then as you can see it says cut, copy, and paste. Now, copy. I'll click copy. And I'll go down a couple, and then you just double click on the screen and click paste, and there you go, it's there. Now let's say you want to cut. You double click it, and then you use the two little blue bubbles, and you can move those to highlight any text on the screen, and then you just click cut, and it goes away. So many people misplace that, and during all these videos that I have seen, people do misplace that and they just click backspace a million times, and that's a pain in the ass. Next up is another one I see most people mess up on. I'm gonna make another note. Okay, now let's just say that was an actual sentence, even though it's basically just a whole bunch of words. If you double click space, it adds a period and a space so that you're ready to type more. In other words, you don't have to go into 1, 2, 3, find the period, and then go back down to space, and then back to your letters to type. So it makes your job a lot easier. I just thought I wrote Hulu right there. Okay. Now, here's one thing that I know that most people do not know. It's moving the icons around on your screen. Now when you get your iPhone, it will not look like this. How to move your icon? You just touch an icon. Sorry. This isn't working for me. Just tap an icon and just hold your finger there. Don't move your finger. And now as you can see, they're wiggling. Now you can drag it anywhere on screen, or you can go over to your apps. Now for your bot apps, don't click the X button because that'll get rid of your apps. So be careful when you're doing that. So yeah, that's how you can do that, and when you're done, just go down and click the home button, and it stops them wiggling, and now you can't move them anymore, which makes it a lot easier on you. Next up we have airplane mode. Go to your settings. It should look like this, and turn your airplane mode on. This is for when you have those annoying people that like to call you a lot, such as ex-girlfriends who love sending you hate mail and everything. What this does is it sends all of your calls straight to your voicemail, which makes it a lot easier on you when you don't want to have people calling you, such as the annoying insurance people or crank calls or what do you call those things? Whatever you call them, I can't remember. You know, the people that are trying to sell you stuff. But yeah, if you don't want calls, turn your airplane mode on and it sends them immediately to your inbox. Now, let's say you wanted to take a picture. Go to your camera. And now, if you want to get a perfect picture, damn it, I clicked the wrong button, I'm sorry. Shit. Sorry about that. What you do is, you can just hold, and it won't take the picture until you release. So if you want that perfect picture, and you don't want like any vibration or anything to fuck you over, just hold down the camera button, and it will not take the picture until you release, which I find it to be very useful. Now for music, most people don't know this. I actually found it out accidentally because I was just fucking around with the phone. Usually it just comes up like this, but turn it sideways, which I know you know this, will turn to like this, and then you can scroll through your music. Now what most people don't know is, if you're left-handed, turn it the other way, and it will turn with you. In other words, you can now scroll left-handed. It doesn't matter. So that is a very important one if you are not a right-handed iPhone user. But yeah, that's pretty helpful. Now, last off, this isn't a tip, but it's just an app that I found to be very helpful. It's called Midomi. It's the little orange one with the number 1 by it. I'm sorry, I'm doing this backwards like I said. It's called Midomi Ultra, and what it does is it identifies music. Now, if you're a music lover, I know you've been in the car or next to your radio, and you're thinking, what song is that? I know I've heard it somewhere before, but I don't know the damn name, or the artist, or etc. Now what you do is, I don't have connection out here because I'm in a cruise ship on the ocean, so I can't really show you. But what you do is, the 2 little speakers that are at the bottom, you just click the orange button, the big one, just bam. Just sing your song, and it needs about 5 to 10 seconds to hear the song. And when it's done, it'll give you the song name, the artist, the album, about everything you need to know. Or you can just click it when you're done. It's going to match my music right now, but I know it's not going to work because all it heard was me talking. Now let's say you want to know a song by title or artist. You just click it in here, and you know what the artist is, or you know who, or what the song name is. You just search using that instead, and it'll bring up the song or the artist name, depending on how you searched. Or there's another little search feature right next to it, which is the little magnifying glass. Click there and type in what you want to know. And then your history is pending searches, which means it couldn't connect, which happens sometimes. But all in all, I find that to be a very useful app. I've used it many times and it works almost every time unless it's a very strange song. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and basically give me some ideas for videos or show me some tricks that I do not know on my iPhone. So I thank YouTube. Peace out.